After a long day of being chased to exhaustion by deadlines, instead of seeking sleep, Mai, 25, sits down at her computer, beginning the only stretch of time in which she feels she can live for herself. All day long, the young woman, who works in sales in Ho Chi Minh City, is like a shuttlecock tossed back and forth between endless meetings, countless emails, and relentless demands to get work done. By the time she gets home, her body is worn out and craving rest, but her mind reacts with fierce resistance. If I close my eyes now, today will be over, and I still won't have done anything for myself. That thought pushes Mai to open her laptop. Not to work, she starts aimlessly browsing the web, finishing an unfinished movie, or simply scrolling endlessly on her phone. Despite memory decline, duller skin, and lingering fatigue the next morning, Mai maintains this habit as a compulsory ritual to balance her mental state.
Similarly for Koi, 31, the moment the bedroom door of his children closes at 9:30 p.m. is when he finally exhales in relief. Instead of climbing into bed, he tiptoes into the living room and turns on the game console. At 1:30 a.m., the TV screen casts a bluish light onto Koi's tired yet satisfied face. I know staying up late is bad for myself, Koi says, but that's the only time of the day when I don't have to serve anyone. That's when I get to live for myself.
Both Mai and Koi are examples of the phenomenon known as revenge bedtime procrastination, RBP, deliberately postponing sleep in order to live on borrowed time. The term describes the behavior of intentionally sacrificing sleep to engage in leisure activities, as a way to reclaim control over one's time after a day dominated by external demands. According to master's-level clinical psychologist Vuong Nguyen Toan Tien, professional director of the Lumos Psychological Counseling and Therapy Center, the core conflict of RBP lies in the fact that individuals are fully aware of the harmful effects of staying up late, yet still engage in it, because the psychological need it fulfills feels more urgent than basic biological needs. Although widespread, RBP is not classified as a mental disorder in the World Health Organization's International Classification of Diseases, ICD-11, or the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, DSM-5-TR. In current academic literature, it is considered a behavioral symptom stemming from a lack of self-regulation rather than an independent pathology. However, behavioral studies among young people and students have revealed alarming rates, with around 40 to 50% of survey participants showing high RBP scores, closely linked to technology use habits and levels of daytime stress. This phenomenon is particularly severe among people aged 16 to 40, including Gen Z and millennials, groups under intense pressure to perform and to remain constantly connected. Individuals with low self-control at the end of the day are more likely to fall into the trap of sleep procrastination, especially when they feel that their daytime hours do not belong to them. Mechanistically, RBP creates a paradox in which the pursuit of comfort leads to chronic stress. Cutting down on sleep for entertainment generates a negative feedback loop. Sleep deprivation impairs the functioning of the prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for decision-making and behavioral control, making it even harder to resist temptation the following night. The result is a comprehensive decline in physical health, reduced immunity, fatigue, and cognitive functioning, difficulty concentrating, emotional disturbances, pushing individuals into a state of low productivity and continued loss of control over their daytime schedules. Mr. Thien emphasizes that because RBP is a behavioral issue, the solution does not lie in medical intervention with medication, but requires a restructuring of cognition and lifestyle. The key to breaking this vicious cycle is addressing the underlying need for autonomy. Instead of suppressing the need for leisure until late at night, experts recommend establishing firm boundaries for personal time during the day. This includes proactively scheduling short breaks, practicing good sleep hygiene by isolating electronic devices at least 30 minutes before bedtime, And, most importantly, learning to refuse work demands outside of working hours. Only when the need to feel in control of one's life is met in a healthy way during the day can people let go of this harmful form of nighttime revenge. Exhaustion, a stretch of time, shuttlecock, tossed back and forth, relentless. Worn out, crave something fierce, resistance, aimlessly. Duller skin, lingering, fatigue, compulsory. Ritual. Exhale in relief. Tiptoe into somewhere. Cast light. Bluish. Phenomenon. Deliberately postpone something, sacrifice something, reclaim something, dominate. Clinical psychologist. Counseling. A mental disorder. Current academic literature. Behavioral symptom. Stem from something. Pathology. Millennials. Intense pressure. Sleep procrastination. Paradox. Chronic. Cutting down on something. Feedback loop. Impair something. Prefrontal cortex. Resist. Temptation. Immunity. Fatigue. Cognitive function. Disturbance. Vicious cycle. Underlying. Suppress something. Firm. Boundary. Sleep hygiene. Let go of something. Revenge.